Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the Memorial... And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed over parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 7.
Here's Herbert. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. On is the punter, Scott, here as he gets this one away. Oh, what a move. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And even though this is a top-5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. The Raiders had 8-5 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. That was good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
They got Colton Miller that time, the first-round pick from 2018. Richardson looking to throw. That's complete. Jeanty out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Odafe Oweh. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now it's Richardson. Got his man. It's Thornton. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39.
A 39-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. Back to throw here, Herbert. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 63 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard.
Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense would be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the Cavs on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 128 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Richardson to throw off play action. A beautiful fake. And all the way down to the 26. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the out route, incomplete. It's Tucker. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
15 more yards. That's another.
On 1st down, it's Genty. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
11 more yards. That's another Raiders.
Genty into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Extra point by Gain is up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. So So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, don't you?
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Hampton. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The Chargers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Oronde Gadsden, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Oh, nice move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up third and
On third and short, they'll try option left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go play action with Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the zone read, give to Jeanty. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the out route, he finds Johnston. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And his pass incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. There's a nice move. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. And Marion Hampton taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. They juked him. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Second and 3 at the 30.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
Junior. It's a gain of 8. And the Raider first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Richardson. Short throw, caught by Bowers.
Richardson's pass.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pass complete on the all route to Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 3-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Richardson looking to throw this. They'll try and set up the screen to Jeanty. Touchdown Raiders! Ashton Jeanty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw inside, complete. That's Hampton. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 32-yard line.
That one complete to McConkey. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Herbert back to the air. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively and offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
4 yards on
completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That'll be incomplete. 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now it's Richardson.
6 yards to go.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. A little juke. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
Break out the calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Richardson will throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. A 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
In motion, the tight end. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
2 yards.
Here's Herbert.
It's 3rd down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And the Chargers, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, the Chargers.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They work inside here. Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Max Crosby on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
Herbert now.
And it's 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Raiders' 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Jeanty. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throwing into traffic there, that's complete.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Raider first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a hole here, still a little shy of the first down marker. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Jeanty. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Jeanty. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of
136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The gang knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert.
44-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now it's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one finds McConkey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 2nd and 10. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Trey Harris from 10 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Chargers 21.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 57 yards. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Raiders 39.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
play action. It's Herbert.
At the 28.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
Herbert's pass.
A gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's taken down inside the 30.
17 more yards. That's another Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Trey Harris with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pass complete right side of Bowers. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
4 yards. That's another Raiders.
Richardson will keep it once again. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
15 more yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 32 yards. And the Raiders are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. 2nd and 5.
Number 15, Brad McConkey. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
At the 46-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
1-yard gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Complete to number 1, Quentin Johnston.
Herbert throwing again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Give here to Hampton. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Herbert now. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. Touchdown, Chargers! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Once again, it's Jeanty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. A run straight ahead with Jeanty. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, Jeanty. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Herbert over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Herbert to throw. Johnston hauls it in. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 12 yards.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Herbert gonna throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. For the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now.
5-yard pickup on the
throwing Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Here's 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chinn picks it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.